How can you be ready for the show and still late for the show? Hi guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to 25 days skincare challenge. I just washed my hands, guys, and I'm telling you, I have dry hands, so I have to keep, moisturizing and hydrating. So I like to use my special oils to hydrate my hands. Tomorrow morning, guys, your video is going to be all about taking care of the hands, soften, firm, and tighten, and all the wonderful, amazing things that you can do to your hands. So, welcome, guys. Did you all go have dinner and come back, or is it morning where you're watching from? It is 7:32 here, New York City. Nice day we have today. It's still, not as cold as 2 days ago, but we are here. And welcome to 25 Days Skincare Challenge. 25 days to spotless, wrinkle-free. 25 days to spotless, wrinkle-free, younger looking skin. Now, we are moving along and we are at day 13. When I was checking the time today, I was like, I can't believe that we made it to day 13. And guys, when I talk about the pictures coming in, the pictures are coming in. And I realize that a lot of you guys are really excited and a lot of you guys are really doing the challenge. The skin is looking good. For those of you who are sending your picture, I noticed my overhead light is off, but if I stand up, guys, you're gonna see what I'm wearing at the bottom. So most of you guys are really taking this challenge seriously, and the results are looking amazing. And Lily is 1:30 a.m. in Sweden. Is it snowing in Sweden? Let me know, because I have a few people that I follow that is in the countryside of Sweden, and I'm like just fascinated about what is going on. Rochelle, Aris, good evening. Maya, how are you? Gifty, P. Apia, let me know if I pronounce that right. I like when I'm pronouncing the names right. Now, Patient, Yui, hello everyone. Native More Reason, hello, hello, hello. Now, guys, before we get started, welcome our moderator to the show. Welcome our members of the channel. Welcome our subscribers. Lucy, I hope you had something to eat before you came on for the second round. Now, guys, I need to hear from you. I need to know what is going on. If you're new here, we are doing a 25 days challenge, a 25 days skincare challenge. Right now, we are at day 13. So we have like 12 more days to go. People are excited. People are already getting results. However, it's never too late to start. You can actually join in. You have 12 more days to join the challenge. And guess what? If you join in and after our 25 days is up and you want to continue to make up for the days that you missed, you can go ahead and do so. It is fun. It is like just something to do. And not only that, it is just great seeing the transformation of the skin. Most people are having amazing results. Now, guys, I have something here for you. Did you guys watch the video with this facial toner? I hope you did, because this facial toner is really, really a good facial toner. And not only that, if you make it, comment. And if you didn't see it, watch it when you're done. Smells amazing. Smells really, really good. And you need to keep this in the refrigerator, even though I have mine out for 2 days. And, it's kind of fermenting a little, and that's the way I like it. And then I'm going to put it back in the refrigerator. However, on the video, I didn't tell you to keep it out. I just tell you to, put it in the fridge. This is a facial toner, and I forget to bring a cotton pad, guys. And I'm just going to apply this facial toner on my hands, 2 drops. And I'm just going to rub it in for you guys to see. Just rubbing it in. If you have a cotton pad and you spray this toner on your face, not a cotton pad. If you have a spray bottle and you spray it, it's going to dry in a few. And if you do not have any form of a spray bottle, use a cotton pad, or just do what I just did and apply it on your hands. And look how hydrating that is. You would think that this is loaded with some form of a oil. No, 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 no. The only thing I think we had a little bit to this is a little bit of a vegetable glycerine. We have like dried orange peel in this. We have, you know what? Just go and watch the video because this is good. This also have a bit of an apple cider vinegar because some of you was like, can I use apple cider? Can I? So I actually went ahead and show you the best way to use apple cider vinegar as your facial toner. And guess what, guys? You smell no form of an apple cider on this one. You mostly smell the orange peel, like that burst of citrus, you know, fragrant coming to your nose. So if you have not tried, how can we replace the vegetable glycerine? You can actually leave it out. I just use the vegetable glycerine in this more so as a preservative. You can add 2 drops of vitamin E to replace the vegetable glycerine and shake it up. Do not add a lot, just for preserving it a little longer. On the video I put, keep this in your refrigerator for no more than 7 days. However, guys, the honest truth is this can keep in your refrigerator, be fresh and nice up to about 15 days. The recommended days to keep in any skincare, any homemade products without preservative is 7 days. And that is why I have to go by the rules to let you guys know for my videos that keep it no more than 7 days. However, this with the apple cider vinegar and all of that, 10 days, it's still good. If you take it out of your fridge and you smell it, day 15, it's still gonna be good. But because we're not sure about, you know, the bacteria formation, then discard it after at least 15 days. But on the video, it's gonna tell you 17 days, okay? You know, you guys are my little buddy. I can keep it real with you. But on the video, it's a lot of strange people and all of that watching, so we need to stay within the rules and within the guideline. All right, guys, so if you haven't seen this, go ahead and look at it. Are we able to use chemist glycerin? If CSBT get vegetable, I'm not sure what you're saying, but yes. The honest truth is you can use any glycerin. I personally, because I'm very skeptical about what I use on my face, I go for the vegetable glycerin. And not only that, you know, I try to stay away from animal, so that is that out of the way. Now, guys, let me hear what you have been doing. Pauline, can you send the video for the toner, please? Lucy just put the link for the video so you can actually watch it after the show. Nikki Moore, happy Sunday from Los Angeles. I'm making your toner this week. Definitely give this toner a try. Paula Cottrell, where do you get your rose water? Okay, I live in New York City, Brooklyn to be exact. Now, Brooklyn is a borough, and then you have Queens. There is this special place that I go to all the way in Queens to get certain international products, okay? Now, they tend to have like rose water and all the things that I use on my channel, and most of those are imported things like from India, Dubai, and all of that. So that is where I get the rose water that I'm currently using. The reason I love that rose water is because they make it with distilled water. However, you can go on Amazon and you can find a wide variety of rose water. Some of my earlier videos, you'll notice that those are the rose water that I used to use until I discover this one that I am like, you know, sure is made up from distilled water and all of that. But the honest truth, when I go, I normally pick up like about 3 bottles because I have to like drive like 30 minutes or more. If there's no traffic, if there's traffic, it's like an hour just to get that special rose water. But use the rose water you have, okay? All right, so we are moving along. Rosie Bear, just thumbs up the video. Okay, guys, go ahead and thumbs the video up if you are liking or you're just joining. Let's take another question and then we're gonna jump right into today's show. Jean Rose, first time I'm seeing you here. I'm really but you've been here. That means I haven't seen your comment before. I'm really enjoying this challenge. I'm doing my best to keep up every day. Love it. Thank you so much. Now, if you're new, guys, we're going to go over, can rose water be substituted? Yes, yes, yes. Lavender water is a good water to use on the face. Also, if you have green tea, brew the green tea, set it to cool. Like for a tea bag, don't do more than about a quarter cup. Then you set it to cool, and that's what you're going to use to replace the rose water. I actually like it with the green tea also. And another thing, chamomile tea can replace the rose water, basically getting the same result. Cassie Cash, I'm making the toner tomorrow. Very good. Margaret, can the ACV be replaced with green tea? And that is also yes. That is also a yes. You can actually cut out the apple cider totally out of that facial toner and just use the rest of the ingredient and add your green tea to it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And you can also cut the apple cider vinegar and you can use coconut water instead if you have coconut water. All right. All right. So we are taking Golden Child. How do you feel about peels? Love them, love them, love them. I used to make them on the channel, and earlier I was talking about it. I used to make them out of vegetable glycerin. What I like about the peel is that they really get out the blackheads and whiteheads from the skin. You could actually see, especially those peel that dry on the skin, you can actually, you know, when you peel them, see all of that on the peel itself. So I love them. I have not done a peel, to be honest, for a long time. Maybe the last time I did a peel was the one I made. I used to, and I promised someone earlier that I will try to make a new peel. Really, really good. So I'm going to write it down and try to remember to make one this week. Hi Lexi, how are you? Mona, what do you think of, okay, I just read that. Somebody said peel and now someone said chemical peel. Now the honest truth is I have a few peel, you know, which I substitute for chemical peel on my channel where I use aspirin, and I love the one that I make. But if you can, you know, afford to go get a chemical peel, I have nothing against it. I just like to try my own using the aspirin, which I make, you know, really get amazing result. But it's all good. It's all good. All right, Golden Child, look, do I dry brush? I take a shower. You guys talking about dry brushing. Dry brushing is actually good. Rachel, what do you think about charcoal products? I use them. The thing I find with charcoal products on my skin personally, when I use charcoal products on my skin, it's very drying on my skin. I actually have a few videos using the charcoal, but it dry my skin. What I do, however, I think it's really good for the skin. What I do, however, if I am using, I have a dry mix that I make for my skin, and the video's out there somewhere. That is what I like to use to wash my face, and sometimes I take a little dusting of the messy charcoal. It's so messy, guys, and I put it in the powdered mix that I make, and I use it to wash my face. Oh, for those of you with oily skin, the charcoal mask or charcoal powder, if you could get it and mix it just a little dash in some of the stuff that we make on this channel, will also help to get rid of all the excess oil from the skin. I have it here. I use it sometimes. Very, very messy, as I said. So I almost kick my charcoal package to the curb because I have a box where I put a lot of my products in, and I didn't close my charcoal packages properly, and it just spew out and everything is all black, and you know, so I kind of have a love-hate affair with it because it's so messy, but it's good. For my skin, it's kind of dry my skin, so I have to have, you know, moisturizer to my skin almost immediately after I use it. So for oily skin people, just imagine it's very absorbent on the skin. Donna, severe, right? I do the things in Jamaica. All right, so we are having a 25 days challenge, guys. So we're going to do a quick rundown of what we're doing so far. Now, every day you're going to steam your face. That is day one. Day one, we elaborate about exactly how to steam your face. There's several ways that you can steam your face, and this is just a summary, guys. There's several ways to steam the face. Use your facial steamer if you have one. If you do not have a facial steamer, put a pot on the stove. Let it boil. Put a towel over your head, high enough where the steam is not gonna, irritate the face, and cover it for about 3 to 4 minutes. That's the way you steam. If you have a kettle, which I now like to use even more than my steamer, put it on, close it when it's boiling and making this little whistling sound, and the steam is coming up. Step back and let that steam hit your face. Move it around like how you would do on your steamer. Another way you can steam your face is to take your wash rag, and I was just dabbing my face with this. Take your wash rag, dip it in hot water, test it before you put it on your face, put it over your face, pat your hands on it. 2 minutes, take it off, do it a second time. That's how you steam your face. For those of you with hot water in your shower and you feel lazy to steam, just go stand in the shower, let a little of that hot water hit your face. That's it. That's all we do. You can choose to do any, depend on the mood you're in. Do any of the procedure every day. Just choose one and do something that you're comfortable with. Whatever you do, steam the face. I see my face and it pop up my face. I don't understand what you're saying. It pop up your face, meaning that just is why I don't, normally tell you, recommend unless you know what you're doing. If you're using the kettle, I'm not sure if you're using the kettle, make sure you stand back and see how far the steam is coming, and then you put it or turn the stove down and let that steam come on your face. All right, so Margaret, I use charcoal teeth whitening method. Yes, that actually work, and I tried it, and I also make a video on my channel using the charcoal to whiten the teeth. Works like a charm. Hi Jill, how are you? Alanda Folder, hi Khichi, everyone. All right, let me not stray. So that is what we're doing for every day for 25 days. We're steaming. We're now at day 13. Not too late to join. You can start tonight by steaming the face. We're also exfoliating our skin. We're exfoliating every other day. As exfoliating simply means we're scrubbing our face. You can use brown sugar and olive oil. You can use baking soda and coconut oil. Or you can go on my channel page and find a facial scrub that you have all the ingredients to, make enough to last you for the 7 days, which you're going to use 2 to 3 times. So make enough for 3 applications. Or you can use your regular face scrub that you already bought from your store and you already have in your bathroom. So that is what we're doing. Now, the next thing that we're doing now to our face every single night, and some people are doing it AM and PM, we're cleaning the areas around the eyes. It doesn't matter if you do not wear makeup, yes or no. You're using like your wash rag and you're making sure when you wash your face to clean the areas around the eyes. When you're done, you're also adding a little oil or a little eye cream or a little eye serum, and we are doing this every single night. We're just massaging under our eyes. If you have dark circles, if you have puffy eyes or eye bags, we're simply just massaging for about a minute or 2. It seems like a lot of work, but it's not once you get on. And you can also go and watch the videos that is in the playlist, 25 Days to Amazing Skin, and you can catch up. Pretty easy, simple, because it's just our regular skincare routine. Another thing that we're doing, we are massaging our face every night. We're doing a 5 minutes massage. Now, where do you find a video on massage? It's on the vlog channel. I also have some videos on my main channel, this channel here, showing you how to massage. But on the vlog channel, it's a 5 minutes massage. And if you have not subscribed to the vlog channel, the link is below. Click on the link, subscribe, watch the 5 minutes video. Do you need to watch the 5 minutes video every day? No, because the very first time you watch it, you're going to get the technique, and then you just practice that. If you have thick head, you might need to watch it twice, but definitely that is one of the two main things that you need to do is to steam and do the facial massage and take care of your eyes. Very important. Don't miss that. Even if you miss, exfoliating a day or 2, don't miss the steaming and also the eyes and the facial massage. Now, what are we using on our skin? We are using a facial toner, and I just shared one that we have on the channel. We are also using a facial serum. We have some on the channel, or you can get one or use the one you already have. We're also doing our facial moisturizer, and we're doing facial oil. Some of us are using a facial moisturizer directly on top of the serum, and then we had a little oil, while some of us is mixing our moisturizer with our oil. Some people are skipping moisturizer and using just oil on their face. You got to choose what you want to do, what is your preference. Also, for some people that have a lot of spots and blemishes on the skin, they are spot treating the spots and blemishes by using a Q-tip, and we have a dark spot remover on the channel. Tomorrow we're also going to post another, which I think is a little more effective than the one we have up, to be honest, another dark spot remover that you can use with a Q-tip and spot on the face where you need to get rid of the hyperpigmentation. So that is basically where we are. Did I miss anything that we're doing? Oh, we're also focusing on our brows. If your brows is looking a little messy, we're asking you to straighten it up. And we're also asking you to do a brow exercise where you tend to lift the brows, while you need to watch yesterday's video to see, because I don't have a video showing you how to take care of the brows. But yesterday's video, right near to the end, round about the 40 minutes mark, we talk about the brows. So you can go and watch it and learn how to lift the brows for your face to look younger and fresher. All right, so Cynthia, how do I treat a dry skin? If you have dry skin, after you steam and you exfoliate, just use a facial toner. A facial toner is always perfect for the dry skin because it's very hydrating to the skin. And for dry skin people, I would suggest that you use your moisturizer and also your facial oil, or you mix the two together. The trick to dry skin is the facial toner, because it's going to keep your skin hydrated. And also, if you have a spray bottle and you put your facial toner in the refrigerator, when you feel your skin is dry, even if you're wearing your moisturizer, you can take your facial toner out, spritz it over your face, or spritz some green tea, or spritz some rose water, and that is going to keep your dry skin hydrated. If you practice that, your skin will not feel dry. So the facial toner is really something that it's a must have, because it's not only good for, layering your products nicely, but it's also good to spritz over your face whenever you feel that your skin is dry. Now, Jill, I don't do everything. But I steam, I massage, brows, and facial exercise every day. And that's what I'm talking about. And I like when everyone is honest, because sometimes life gets in the way, and I know that. But I like when you do the main thing that's gonna help you to see results. And some of you, like Jill, you're on the channel for a long time, so it's not like you're starting out in the rough. You already was taking care of your skin, so just adding the steaming and the massaging really pick it up a notch for you. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Rosie, do we rub the serum or just press on the skin with fingertip? Now, the honest truth is, if you have a spray bottle and you spray it, press it on like this, or you can just press it on. I don't mind pressing it on, but I like to put it in my hands like this if I don't have the spray bottle, and press it on. So yes, press on is better than rubbing it on the skin, okay? Spray bottle, you just spray it and let it dry like that. You don't even have to touch it. If no spray bottle, press it on. If you're using a cotton, wipe it and then let it air dry for itself. So definitely choose the way that is best for you. And that is a very good question. Rachel, should the coconut oil be liquid or can it be solid? It can be solid. Which one you're talking for the scrub? It can be solid or liquid. It makes no difference. If it's liquid, solid, and you want it to be liquid, just melt it. But solid or liquid is just fine. And that's for exfoliating with the sugar or with the baking soda. All right, so CH Esther, I haven't seen you for a while. Welcome to the chat. And dry skin, okay, good. Margaret, I use the charcoal. Okay, all right, guys. So continue to comment, guys, and let me hear from you. Sergia, how are you? Is there such a thing as over steaming? Is it over drying? Yes, there is such a thing as over steaming. You don't want to be steaming like over steaming would have to be when let's say you're steaming your face for 5-10 minutes. Like, that's too long. You don't need that. But if you steam for 2 to 3 minutes every day, you will not over steaming. So to answer your question, yes, if it's in one round that you're steaming and you're steaming like for 10 minutes, that is over steaming. You really don't need that amount of time. 3 to 4 minutes and steam is over. Okay. All right. But every day, 2 to 3 minutes, that's perfect. That's not over steaming. All right. So and when you steam, the trick is you exfoliate, and then if you're steaming without the exfoliating, when you steam and you go and you rinse your face, leave a little bit of a water on it, or reach for the toner. This take care of the liquid. Spritz it on and you're good to go. Your skin should not feel dry if you use the facial toner right after you steam. Carrie, I'm wearing my oatmeal yogurt face mask right now, and I put a little honey in it. That is actually a good face mask for oily skin and also for tightening and firm the skin. All right, David and this is the first time I'm seeing you, David and Sini. I think that's how you pronounce it. Good evening to you. Hello, Lady T. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, guys. So we are moving on. I think I taken up Margaret. Are we back together again? Good night, everyone. Yes, TTT. How are you, Lisa Mercy and Susie? And I think Jason. How are you? Are you like studying tonight or still working on that paper? And Paula Cottrell. Okay, you go, Lucy Marabou. Tishalin, I enjoy taking care of my skin. All right, guys. So if you're just joining, we are doing a 25-day skincare challenge. We are at day 13. Right now, we were just, chit-chatting and making sure that everyone is okay with whatever they're doing, and we were taking some questions. Now, what do you think we are going to be doing next to the skin? What do you think? Hi, Rita, how are you? What do you think we're going to be doing next to the skin? How do you feel? What do you think? You need to add something else? Or do you think you need to take another 3 days just focusing on what you're doing now, and then you add something else, within the next 3 days? Let me hear from you. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Do you feel like it's just too much? Tell me, guys, is there anyone that is doing the challenge that is now feeling a little fed up of it? Let me hear from you. I need to know. I need to know if you're motivated, or I need to know if, it's just too much. It's just too much. Do you exfoliate your body before you wash or after? That is a very, very good question. Now, to each his own. To each his own. But for me personally, I like to wash first. So I'd wash, do whatever I have to do, and then I would exfoliate. And after I exfoliate, then I would rinse off with a shower gel. Okay? And a couple of days or a week ago, I actually was talking about my shower routine, and exactly, I think it was on a Sunday show, and exactly how I actually take care of my body in the shower. But I cleanse everything, wash, shower first, then I exfoliate, and then I do a rinse off with a shower gel. But to each his own. Some people like to exfoliate their skin first, like when they go in the shower, they just wet their skin up, exfoliate, and then they just basically shower after. I like to shower first and then exfoliate. The reason I like to shower first, I like to get rid of all the extra dirt and grease first, so that the scrub could work much better on my body. And also the fact that I use warm water, then it also opens the pores while I am doing the regular cleansing. And Rita, you're loving it. Makeup Forever sunscreen. You think we're going to talk about sunscreen today? This morning I steam, exfoliate, and use banana peel only and rub on my face as a mask. Is that okay to do? Yes, that is more than okay. And especially for spots and blemishes, the banana peel is no joke. Jackie Henry, hi Khichi, I am going to start my first night of steaming. Yes, yes, yes. You're going to come back in 2 days and you're going to be like, I love this steaming. Most people that start the steaming are getting hooked on the steaming, and it's for a reason. It worked. Lynette Salmon, Sunscreen. Nikki, how do you feel about dry brushing? And I'm all for it. I am all for it. I actually bought a brush recently, anyway, I think I'm gonna make, I promised before that I was gonna do a whole, series on the dry brushing, and I think I will need to take it up. But if you do dry brush, go ahead. It's all good. Okay. All right. So we are moving on. Rebecca Marshall. Okay, I answered that. If I don't take your question tonight, guys, it's because I didn't see it in my comment panel. Okay. What they do, they tend to just give me some of the comments, even though you comment a lot. Someone else asking a question on the earlier show today, and it was after the show. I saw, Chichi, please, I want to know step-by-step process. Please repeat. I'm having very bad skin. All right, so this is the show for the challenge. So I know some of you already know the step, but we have some new people. I don't have an issue going over. However, to back that up, you can look in the description box below where we have all the steps listed per day. We're steaming our face every day. We are exfoliating, meaning we're scrubbing our face every other day. We're using a facial mask every 3 days, or you can use a facial mask every other day. We're taking care of our eyes. We're cleaning the areas of our eyes every day. We're also doing a 5-minute facial massage every day while we're applying our facial toner, our facial serum, facial moisturizer, and facial oil. We are also spot treating dark spots and blemishes, and we are also, I think I mentioned massaging the face, and we are also doing our brows, a little mini brows, brow lift massage. That's what we're doing. We have a playlist with all the videos, and all the explanation to what we're doing is listed in those videos. So you can go and click on the playlist, start from day 1, 25, 24, that's how it's numbered, and you can't miss. It's a lot of hours to watch if you're just joining. It's like today is going to make about 13 hours or more. So what you do, and I know it's my video, but I'm telling you, most of the time we talk about in details what the procedure is or what we're going to do round about the half an hour mark. So you can actually scroll to about half an hour in the show to get the full details of how to do whatever the word of the day is. Okay, guys, so let's talk a little bit about the gift giving. If you guess the word of the day or comment the word of the day under each video, your name is entered into this little bag, and we do a drawing and we give away a gift every day. So 25 days to beautiful skin and 25 days of gift giving. How do you get the gift again? You comment the word of the day, and that brings us to the word of the day. Guys, what do you think the word of the day is? As usual, we always do a guessing. Go ahead, guys, and guess the word of the day so we can talk about it in details. Word of the day. What is the word of the day? What is the word of the day? Come on, guys. If comment. The 153 watching, give the video a thumbs up if you're liking the topic. Now is the fun part of the show. So comment. I need to see the word of the day. Comment, guys. Don't, right where you see the word, say something. That is where you type something in. Go ahead, comment, and go ahead and ask a question. And still watching, give the video a thumbs up to show us that you are here and you are liking the chat. So comment. Someone is talking about chin. Someone is talking about word of the day is retinol. Someone wanting idea. I love your program. Keep up the good work. Thank you for that. And that is Mommy Afi. Somebody's talking about mist, sunscreen, Mose, sunblock, face mist, lip and mouth. I've been getting lip and mouth for a while now. Facial hair, sunscreen, and retinol, mist, sunscreen. Now, guys, why do you think facial mist? Why do you think sunscreen is important to the skin? Do we really need to wear sunscreen? Are we out enough in the sun to wear sunscreen? Do we wear sunscreen at home? Or do we only wear sunscreen when we're going out? Do we wear sunscreen at night? Is it important to wear sunscreen if you have darker skin? Is it important to wear sunscreen if you have lighter skin? Do we only wear sunscreen or sun black when we go to the beach? How important is sunscreen to the skin? All right, guys, so let's see who else is listening and understanding and know what the word of the night. Yes, we need sunscreen daytime. Yes, we do need to wear sunscreen. UV ray all over. And Lealbo, I think that's pronounced. Can we make retinol at home? Yes, you can use the powder, and I'll get to that another day. So we talk about it so much on the channel. All right, Susan, because even the light coming through the window as UV during the day. Cynthia, sunscreen protect the skin. The word is the eyes. And 3D gaming, sunscreen. So tonight, guys, we're going to be talking about sunscreen. Sunscreen is the word of the day. And it's very, very important, the fact that we're steaming and we're exfoliating, and some of us are using products that contain like vitamin C on the skin. Sunscreen should be used by everyone, regardless of your skin color, regardless of where you live, and also if you live somewhere where they do have winter. Once the sun is shining, it can affect the skin. And a lot of people think because it's cold, they don't need to wear sunscreen. It is mandatory here in America for your daytime. If a label is gonna list daytime moisturizer, you definitely, it have to have sunscreen in it. That's from the FDA, okay? So sunscreen is a must. Now, listen up carefully. There are some things that you can use on the skin that help to protect the skin, such as aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel in itself is a natural sunscreen, okay? Now, most sunscreen that you're going to get out there will contain some form of aloe vera gel, especially the hydrating ones, you know, sunblock that you rub on your skin when you're going to the beach and all of that kind of a thing. So you can actually use aloe vera gel on your skin, you know, if you don't have access to sunscreen. Now, there's sunscreen and there's sunscreen and there's sunscreen and there's sunscreen. There's a wide variety of sunscreen out there. If you buy a daytime moisturizer, well, I'm not sure if all countries have that policy. Some countries might not have that policy where the daytime moisturizer have to contain sunscreen, some form, even 10%. However, guys, they do have regular sunscreen on the market, cheap price, high price, you know what I mean, that you can get. Now, I mentioned aloe vera gel because it's a form of a sunscreen. However, this is one thing that I would encourage you to buy a bottle, a sunscreen, or something with a little sunscreen, because not all of us can know how to make the sunscreen. I have not perfect, making a good sunscreen. I do use aloe vera gel mixed with some other, and I think I have a few videos on the channel, that could help a lot. But for some of you guys, you really need a good sunscreen. So I'm going to encourage you guys to get a good sunscreen. Now listen up and listen up carefully. And I wish I brought my sunscreen here with me tonight. If you do buy a sunscreen, the sunscreen is going to go over everything that you put on your face. If your moisturizer does not have sunscreen. If you make your homemade oil or moisturizer that I shared with you, you can take a drop of sunscreen, put it in that, mix it up, and use it on your face in the daytime. You can take a drop of sunscreen, you can mix it up in your facial oil if you have to go out in the sun and use it on your face. And someone mentioned if you're home and your windows is open and you sit one place long, you need the daytime sunscreen. So either you go and buy a sunscreen, which you can find cheap ones, depending on where you live. For those of you who don't have access to it, aloe vera works, okay? Aloe vera works, but with all of, you know, what is going on, notice that I recommend that you buy your own first. If you have no ways or no means of getting a sunscreen, try the aloe vera gel. It is in most sunscreen products that you are going to find. How do you layer sunscreen on your face? You're going to wear your facial toner. You're going to wear your facial serum. Your moisturizer, if it's a daytime moisturizer, it's going to most likely, it might have sunscreen. If it doesn't have sunscreen and you have aloe vera gel, the store-bought aloe vera gel that is, you can take a pinch of the aloe vera gel, you can add it to that moisturizer, blend it, and you can use it on your skin. It will help, okay? Now, when you're going to ask about what percentage, I don't know. And that is why I'm telling you, to be on the safe side, it's best to get a sunscreen that is already out there, which you can depict how much percentage, whether it is 10, 15, 20, 25 up to 55. Okay, I hope I get that clear. But when all else fail, try the aloe vera gel. Okay, all right, so you're gonna add your sunscreen to your moisturizer, or you're gonna put it on top of the moisturizer. If you're using your homemade stuff, try aloe vera gel, or this is one thing that you buy for yourself to add, and that is going to take you go a long way, because it's still going to be, you know, cheaper than running out to buy a cream that contains sunscreen. But it's all about your pocket right here when it comes on to the sunscreen. If you have any question, guys, go ahead and ask it right now and let me hear what you're thinking. Kay Campbell, even if the day is overcast and there is no sun, you still need a sunscreen. Even in the winter time, you still need sunscreen. Sunscreen should be a minimum of 50. It is true, but you know, they normally be like 25 and up. However, there is a lot of new researches that is coming out that is showing that you don't necessarily need the 50, and I'm not going to stress on it more because I'm going to read up more on it, but you need at least 25%, at least 25% upwards 50, and some, if you're doing like your whole body, up to 75%. Okay, now when you use the aloe vera gel as a sunscreen, remember I'm saying to you, I don't know the percentage of sunblock that you're going to get from it. I just know that it helps to smooth the skin, and it also helps to, you know, take care of the skin a little from the sun. And that is why I am keeping it real. I'm stressing, if you have to buy one thing, you can buy the sunscreen, and just go in the store wherever you live, and sometimes some reasonable one is way down at the bottom, and what you do, you take a little of that and you add to your oil or your moisturizer if you have to go out. I know a lot of you are going to tell me you're going to omit the sunscreen. Some people are really up to their nose, like, I have to have it, I have to have it, I have to have it, while some people just can't be bothered with the sunscreen. And that is why I'm saying, if you have no interest in sunscreen, at least use a little bit of aloe vera gel. Let me take some questions and then we're going to move on. Sharice, thank you for your skincare knowledge. You're welcome. Susie, I was just on TV here in NC and our TV, because a lot of the sunblock on the market aren't doing the job they say. Yes, that's I was reading that too. It's an article where they're saying it's a myth that all the, I gotta be careful, guys, because I don't want to you know, get in trouble with the because we don't here to put any products down. But I read that also, that a lot of the sunscreen content, they're labeled that they are X amount of a percentage when they are not. So we still have to be mindful. But when all else fail, there's a good aloe vera gel. All right, so Lexi, I use aloe and honey serum. Is that good as a sunscreen? Yes, that will help. Remember, I said I'm not sure about the percentage that you're getting when you're using the aloe vera. Old school, natural skincare, we know aloe vera work. Most skincare products out there, sunscreen, do have a bit of aloe vera, but when we're making it at home, we're not sure of if we're getting the amount of percentage that we need for it to be effective. And that is why I'm saying, if you can buy your sunscreen, go ahead and get your sunscreen. And that sunscreen that you get, you can take 2 drops, 3 drops, and add it to your homemade moisturizer or your homemade facial oil, and that's it. If not, get a daytime moisturizer that contains sunscreen. All right, Carrie, if my moisturizer have aloe vera gel, do I still the use of sunscreen? Yes, you can. You can. You still can use the sunscreen. As I said, because we're not sure of how much percentage blockage you're getting from the aloe vera gel, I would advise you to still use the sunscreen. Now, for the aloe vera gel, it's for those people who have no access to sunscreen at all. If you can get the sunscreen, definitely use it along with the aloe vera gel. If you cannot any at all, at least use the aloe vera gel. Do I make myself clear? Gifty, what type of aloe vera gel to use? I would suggest that you use between 92 to 100% aloe vera gel. The fresh aloe vera gel, let's face it, you're not going to rub the fresh aloe vera gel and go to work with it. And that's why you get a store-bought aloe vera gel that is at least 92% to 100% pure aloe vera gel. Okay? All right, Lady T. Okay, the word of the day is smile. Am I not smiling? The word of the day is sunscreen, guys. If you're I know this was going to be a tough one. I know a lot of you wasn't going to be digging the sunscreen. Always, always, if there is one thing that you need to do to your skin that most people are not on board with, is sunscreen. And this has been happening for generation to generation, for years and years and years and years. People are always like, use the sunscreen, use your sunscreen. But most of the time, that always go on deaf ears. If you agree with me, thumbs the video up or comment. With everything that I talk about for the entire 13 days of challenge, this is the toughest topic. Some people don't want to hear about sunscreen. Some people can't be bothered. Some people don't like how it smells. And, it's always an issue. And it's not just you guys. It's even some people that are so up in their head with skincare. It's even the skincare junkie. Sunscreen is an issue. Always have been an issue and still is an issue. And I think will continue to be an issue because people are not, just something about sunscreen people just don't really care much about, but it is very vital. It's very important, regardless of your skin color, to use a sunscreen. Okay? All right. Question. Denise Gregory, sunscreen. Guys, if you have a question, go ahead and ask right now. Now, tomorrow, guys, is Monday. And tomorrow we're going to have the drinking game. Lucy, tomorrow we're going to have the drinking game. So, guys, get your question ready. Now, I'm going to discuss with Lucy if we're going to do it the same way. I kind of like when Lucy pick it out because there's so many questions and then it might seem like I'm pick and choosing which one to answer. So I prefer for Lucy to answer. And then I'll just, go. I know it's a little rough because she have to actually copy whatever or try to type over what you're saying. But we try to figure out a better way. Maybe you can just write the name and I look at the screen to answer that question from that particular person, because clipping and pasting is take a while. I know that it do take a while. Evan Johnson, I use aloe vera on my face. I put it in the freezer and rub it on my face. Is that good or bad? That is actually very, very good. Very, very good. Sergio, Chichi, you are so right. I fight with my husband to wear it and he melts on the beach. Yes, it's one skincare, issue. One skincare application that we all need to be doing that nobody care about doing. I mean, some people do, but you understand, it's just like a struggle for people. Even with me just sharing the sunscreen with you, I can feel the stiffness, like, hey, I can feel it. Loosen up, guys. Like, I ain't gonna bother with that. Don't walk away from the challenge because I mentioned sunscreen. Please do not leave the challenge. Do what you are doing, okay? Do not leave the challenge because you can't be bothered with the sunscreen, or where am I gonna go get sunscreen and all of that. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. I'm making it clear it's an hassle. A lot of people are not on the sunscreen bandwagon. If you're just joining, we're doing a 25 days challenge, guys, and right now we are encouraging everyone to add sunscreen to the facial challenge. Okay, so we're steaming, we're exfoliating, we're massaging, we're using toners and serums and moisturizers and oil, and now I'm begging people, like basically begging people to put a little sunscreen on. Some people are all in, some people are just very quiet. However, guys, it is important. And if I do a challenge, a 25-day skincare challenge, and didn't mention sunscreen, then the challenge would not be complete. And that is the honest truth. We really have to do what we really need to do. It's just like eating your vegetables, okay? Some people really would like to eat their vegetable, but they can't be bothered to make it. That is with sunscreen. Sunscreen get a bad rap because people just can't be bothered. But try, guys, try to add a little sunscreen. And as I said, if you have no sunscreen, try to use at least some aloe vera gel. Another thing that you can do if you have to go out in the sun is practice to wear a hat. It sounds like, oh, covering my head, like far-fetched in the sun. Yes, it works. Or even one of the reasons why they invent these P-cap, we call them P-cap with the long point out here, is to protect your face from the sun. So you can, I mean, hat is stylish. Those floppy hats and all of that, if you have to be in the sun, flap it on your head. You're going to look fashionable anyway if you are not, you know, into all this sunscreen. But you should be wearing the sunscreen, okay? Alanda Folder, I have never tried. See what I mean? She have never tried sunscreen. So the trick that I gave you guys, if you can get your hands on sunscreen, that is if you're using your natural stuff and you do not have any form of a moisturizer that contains sunscreen, and you get your hands on a little bottle, check the expiration date. It's going to last you at least 3 years. So a little goes a long way. You take a little dropper or a pinch, just a little one drop, and you add that to your oil or to your moisturizer. That one bottle, depending on where you live, price and exchange rate is different, so I'm not going to quote a price, but that one bottle could last you a long time. And then you could try to practice to use your sunscreen. You do not use sunscreen at night. You only use sunscreen in the daytime. You do not use sunscreen at night. You only use it in the daytime. If you have a facial moisturizer that you bought and it's labeled daytime moisturizer, do not use it at night, because most time it's going to contain some form of a sunscreen. I know some people really don't care, moisturizer, they just use it. But now you're learning the difference in skincare products. So now that you know, do what you need to do. Sunscreen, go on top of everything. You're going to use the toner, you're going to use your serum, your moisturizer if it doesn't have sunscreen. If it already have sunscreen, then you put it on right there. And if you're using an oil, the sunscreen go over. I like to mix it in, okay? It seems like too much layering, and I like to just mix just a one drop and put it in the moisturizer and put it on my face. However, if you're using a store-bought, most of them do already have sunscreen in it. All right, the word of the night is a sunscreen. And I think this is the least favorite word. All right, I think it is the least. But guess what, guys? We got to keep it real and we got to do what we have to do. I don't want to make a 25 days challenge and don't really teach you guys the correct way to do what you need to do. Jean Rose, I'm doing my facial massage while I'm watching you. Feel great. The facial massage is something else. It's really good. Taranji, I use my sunscreen all the time now. Way to go. If you're just joining, the word of the night is sunscreen, a very tough topic. Tomorrow, that's why we're going to be doing our drinking game. Tomorrow, to spice things back up, to get people motivated. Don't stress about the sunscreen, guys. I could feel the heaviness. People are stressing about the sunscreen. Don't stress about it. Continue to do what you were doing. You're steaming, you're exfoliating, you're using your facial massage, you're doing your serum, your toner, and all the good stuff. And don't forget to do your little brow game right there, okay? All right, guys. So Rachel, the sun reflects off the snow, so it's outside. Use a sunscreen. Oh, definitely. The honest truth is, if you go to like your dermatologist or so, they're gonna tell you to use sunscreen regardless of what is going on outside. Once you gotta go out, then you use the sunscreen. Okay. All right. So Elizabeth, I wear a sunscreen in Dubai so I don't melt, and I wear hats too. Very, very good, because you know what? It's really, really hot over there. Okay, all right, guys. So it's that time of night when we are gonna do our drawing. Tomorrow, guys, should be fun. We're gonna have the drinking game. We're trying to come with some more fun stuff tomorrow to make it up, just to pep you guys back up, get you guys back in the mood. Since the sunscreen is just like, oh, sunscreen. Oh, all right, guys. So what you need to do to get your name in this bag is to comment the word of the night. The word for tonight is not your favorite word, which is sunscreen, okay? So if you're watching, comment the word sunscreen under the video so that your name will be in the bag for the drawing for tomorrow. Question, please write down your question. Okay, yes, Lucy. Let them write their question down to ask tomorrow. But we're going to have some fun tomorrow. We're going to make it more fun. I know it was going to be a struggle. If I could have skipped sunscreen without talking about it, I would, but it's very important for me to talk about it. Okay, so that's why we're talking about it. If you want to enter for the drawing for tomorrow, comment the word sunscreen, and while you're commenting, give the video a thumbs up. You're watching, you didn't thumbs the video up, just thumbs up the video and write the word sunscreen. Do not watch and not participate. It's really nice to just watch, participate by writing your word of the day. The word of the day is sunscreen. You're still watching, give the video a thumbs up, show some love, support our channel by just giving us a little thumbs up to let the system know that you're enjoying the chat. And while you're at it, just type the word sunscreen, and someone will start to use sunscreen. See, I'm sure if it's even one person that is watching tonight is gonna start using sunscreen. I'm actually sure that is happening. I don't know why your thing is, have to hide, but I don't see you say anything. All you said is a sunscreen. All right, guys, so we're going to be doing the drawing. I don't know where everybody is tonight. I can look at the amount of people watching and know that sunscreen was a struggle. Normally at this time of the night, we would have more people, but they're just not buying the sunscreen thing. I don't know, man. I guess I ain't going to be investing in sunscreen. All right, guys, so let's shake the bag up. All right, so we're pulling our first name. The way this works, I'm pulling a name, and the name I pull is going to receive our main gift of tonight. I really have to cheer you guys up tonight, so I might give away 2 more gifts just to make you guys feel a little more motivated after the whole sunscreen issue. Now, you have 48 hours to get in touch with me, your name, your phone number, and your address, so we could send your gift out. If in 48 hours you do not get in touch with me with your information, we're going to pass the gift on to someone else. So make sure to send it as soon as the show is over if you're on the show. And while you're still watching, comment the word so your name can be in the bag for tomorrow. So comment the word of the night, which is sunscreen. All right, guys, so we have a name here. We have a winner. Woo! The first name, CI. So if you have a C, your name starts with a CI. Comment. And the next letter is R. If you start with a CIR, start commenting and let me see if you're there. All right, so it's CIRI. That's the first name, and the last name is Brian. BRYAN. If you're on the chat, comment. You know what to do. So we have Carrie Brian. You're the winner of the 13-day giveaway, a first prize. Carrie Brian, Where are you? There's another Brian on the show, but it's not Carrie. Carrie Brian, if you're here, comment. Oh, there she is. Carrie Brian is on, so you know what to do. Oh, so it's CA. Okay, so my mistake. Maybe it's my typo, but that definitely you. So Carrie Brian, CARI Brian, you're the winner of the first prize. Send your phone number, your home address, and your email address is gonna be there. 48 hours. All right, guys. Because I down you guys with the sunscreen, we're gonna give away something else. Remember, the second gift is not as expensive as the first gift, but it's still a gift anyway, and it's still very, very good gift. So stay tuned for the next drawing. We're gonna pull another name out of the bag, and this time, whoa, this person is always on the chat. I don't see her today though. So the first name letter is J. If you're on the chat and your name starts with J, comment right now and let's see if you're here. The first letter is a J. Another J. We need another J. We need another J. If you start with J, comment right now. Let's see if you're here. If your first letter is J. Okay, so Carl Bryan is here, I know. All right, so the second prize goes to Joy. That's the first name, Joy, and the last name is Laird. So that's Joy Laird, and I always mess this pronunciation up. So Joy, Joy, Laird is the winner of the second gift. She's normally on, I'm thinking it's a female, so this person is normally on. Seems like they're not on tonight. It's always happened like that. So 48 hours to get in touch with me with your information. We have a bonus gift tonight, and this bonus gift came about because you guys were so struggling with the sunscreen tonight. So we're going to pull a final name just to cheer somebody up. Just to cheer someone up. Let's see what we're pulling out of the bag. And see, I'm dropping the bag, and this is the last name. Who? I'm wondering if this person wants something already. The first letter is a D. The first letter is a D. If your name starts with a D, start commenting. The first letter is a D. If your handle starts with a D, start commenting. First letter is D. Second letter is I. Second letter is I. If you're on and you start with a DI, go ahead and comment. The next letter is A. So right now we are at DIA. DIA. If you're on and you start with DIA, comment. The next letter is N. And the last letter for the first name is A. Diana. Diana. If you're on the chat and you're a Diana, comment. And the last name is Johnson. Johnsson. Johnsson. I think I wrote Johson. That's the way the person spelled it. And I even made a mistake on the writing because I was thinking it's Johnson, but it's Johson. So if you're on the chat, comment Diana, and this person has been on the chat before several times. You are the winner of a third prize that we're giving away tonight. Don't get discouraged, guys, if you don't hear your name. All the names are going to go in the bag for the big giving. And also, something that some of you might not be aware of, we're going to put a surprise on the end of the challenge. So always comment, guys. It's very important to comment the word of the day because we have some things up our sleeve. So don't just get discouraged if you don't win something, okay? You might just end up getting something even better at the end of the challenge. So keep commenting. Carrie Bryan is the winner of the first gift tonight. Our second winner is Joy, Joylaird. Woo! Look who turned up. Woo! Were you sleeping? You are the winner. Joy Laird is the winner of the second gift. And our third gift is Diana Johnson. Diana Johnson. Just as though Joy just turned up. If Diana is watching, comment and let me know if you are on. So the first winner is on the show tonight, which is Carrie Bryan. The second winner is on the show tonight, which is Joy, Laird. The third winner, Diana Johnson. I've not seen her, but is someone that normally watches the show. So hopefully she's going to come on and watch later on. She has 48 hours to get in touch with us for the information. So there you are. Congratulations, guys. All the names are going to be in the big drawing. So keep commenting. And we have a lot of little surprises coming up for the end of the challenge. So comment, 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 comment. Unbreakable. Chichi, is it okay to warm up oils to blend them together? I make 17 oils, but the coconut oil, oh, yes, warm it, warm it. Double boiler. I like to warm oils too. The double boiler, don't directly in a pot like that. Get a double boiler or hot water. Warm the coconut oil first, melt it, put it on the double boiler, spin it till it totally disappear, and then you pour the other oils and mix it. And it actually blends better, but do not put direct heat because some of these oil are like cold pressed oil that was not exposed to heat before. But do like the coconut oil is okay to to warm it double boiler style, hot water. Definitely you can do that. Paulette Donaldson, I am new. I love your chat. Thank you for coming. Welcome. Jean Rose, congratulations to all. Guys, if you're still watching and you did not comment the word of the day, comment the word of the day so that your name can be in this bag for tomorrow. It's very important to comment also because you also want to be in the big drawing, the big giveaway on December 25th. So make sure if you have not yet comment the word of the day. And while you are at it, give the video a thumbs up. Okay, guys, my time is up. Remember, tomorrow we're going to be drinking. We're going to be having fun and excitement. So come prepare. And also, if you don't mind, I mean, you could come with some water to drink too. You know what I mean? All right, guys. So anyway, we are hoping to have a good show tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We are going to wake you guys back up. Don't forget, you're doing a challenge now. Do not get discouraged because of the sunscreen. You are you're steaming, you're exfoliating, you're still doing your facial massages. You are also taking care of the areas around the eyes. You're also making sure to use your sunscreen. I know you guys don't want to hear that word. You're also making sure to use your facial toner, your facial serum, and your moisturizer, and throw on some sunscreen if you have to go out in the sun. So that's what we're doing. If you're new, guys, and you want to be a part of this 25-day skincare challenge, all the videos are listed below, and they're also in a playlist where you can go and skim through and find exactly what to do. And also we have a lot of tips that we actually gave in these videos. You can it's a lot of videos. It's 13 videos now, so just start from the middle if you have to. Get the word of the day. If you're not familiar with how to use, let's say, a serum, go to the number with the serum and watch and see exactly how to use the serum and also how to get a serum for yourself. We gave away all those information. Jackie Mom, I wasn't keen on sunscreen, but I'm going to start using it. See, we actually get full, even though it was a little heavy. I think we have a breakthrough because we have some people that are now, interested in the sunscreen. So if it's even one person tonight that is going to start wearing a sunscreen, we had a breakthrough. Okay, so that's my time, guys. Come ready tomorrow. Come on, iPop tomorrow. Okay, come on, iPop. I wish I could have some of you guys on the show, but when the show is over, guys, I decided that we are gonna have you know, kind of a Zoom thing. We'll talk about it later on, where we gonna get to see each other face to face, and that might be we're gonna try to figure something out for our final day of challenge. But we'll figure something out, guys, and you know, so we could get to interact and see each other and all of that good stuff. So don't go away. Continue with the challenge and come prepared tomorrow for more fun time. That's my time, guys. I love you guys. I'm gonna go wash and steam my face, you know, after this show. Take off all the makeup, eye makeup, and I'm gonna scrub my lips tonight. Tip, 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 tip. All right, guys, be good to yourself, love yourself. Go and watch the video that was posted this morning. It's actually a very good video. Tomorrow, we are gonna take care of our hands really good, and we're gonna also have another video that will spot treat the area. Very, very good remedy coming up for you. So support the channel by watching the daily videos. Sometimes, guys, listen up, sometimes there's a clue in the daily video about what we're going to talk about for the skincare challenge. Okay, so make sure you support the channel by watching the daily videos. I love you guys. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you to all the members and everyone that is doing the challenge, all the new people, and even if you're watching and you're not doing the challenge, thank you for coming, and thank you for 13 days in and you're still here. Really, really thumbs up to you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Fun and excitement. And I'm going to make sure I eat dinner before I come on tomorrow, because you guys might be coming with some really tough questions, and I want to make sure I'm all ready to drink. So Joy Lear, I saw you. Send your phone number, your home address, and what else? That's it. Phone number, home address, so we could send your gift out to you. Bye, Rachel. Bye, Jackie, ma'am. Thank you, Lucy. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.